Okay, guys, so a few tips on how to get lean, right? Some of the stuff I did in my past. And I'm going to start off with the cover photo. So this was actually my teens. I was 17, probably going on 18. I did that competition at 17. So yeah, this was 17. Guys, this was pretty simple, right? This was literally me just training crazy. I was training an hour and a half. I don't do this anymore. I don't even recommend it. I don't do it with clients anymore. But I did an hour and a half in the morning, and then before school, 5 a.m., and an hour and a half after school, probably 7 p.m., right? That obviously didn't go to school 7 p.m. meant that was my time. I didn't worry about school, man. I didn't worry about homework. I didn't worry about chicks. I worried about nothing. The only thing I did was training. But here's the thing, though. I did not have a car. The gym was pretty far. Yeah, it sounds like a rhyme, sounds like I'm rapping, but the gym was pretty far. Okay, so I had to walk wherever if I wanted to train. So that's also twice a day, right? Walking up and down. You got to remember from the school as well. Our house was pretty far from the school, and then we were also struggling financially, right? My parents weren't super rich or anything, so the foods we ate, we almost never ate takeaways. It was always like cooked food, like rice, meat, and potatoes. That was literally what we ate, right? So it was always in a calorie deficit. And I ate like once or twice. I couldn't eat in the morning because I was one of those guys that got nausea. So it was basically intermittent fasting. Obviously, back then I didn't know what I was doing. I was just training. I knew about training though, right? I knew about training. Obviously, in the cover photo, you can see that there's some muscle maturity there, and I was pretty lean. Um, Here's the thing: I did train abs every day though, but guys, it will if you're 300 pounds, even 250 or something, you train abs every day, you won't see a thing. So I just want to put that out there. Once you're lean, you can probably do that. You don't really have to, but once you're lean, you probably can do that, right? You can't spot burn fat. I've explained this before. Okay, so that's one approach, right? That's what I did. That's basically not even focusing on it because every teen wants to get bigger, right? I didn't even think about it like I'm super lean or something. I just wanted to get bigger for the competitions and stuff. Teen bodybuilder. Okay, then the other approach. This is when I got more knowledge, right? After school, being a personal trainer, I got my own. I had a coach training me for bodybuilding, also studying for personal training. So then the thing changed. Okay, here's the thing though. There's two other ways, right? The way I'm gonna share to you guys now is not what I would do again. Okay, maybe, but you have to have discipline for that. Okay, so after school, this was what I did. Okay, I still did my cardio. Okay, but this was at the gym. I still walked up and down though. I did like an hour of cardio a day altogether, like an hour of cardio a day. My workouts was only once a day, 45 minutes closing onto a competition. We did more volume, right? More volume, your sets, your reps, and we also increased the frequency of training. Then I did train twice a day. Okay, the foods, the nutrition. I remember back then, and this is gonna sound funny, I ate like 7 times a day. 7 times a day. Small portions, but 7 times a day. And it was you can say it's keto, right? The foods we did have carbs, but every second day we would do a carb up. Every second or third day we would have like in the PM because I had a coach back then, right? In the PM, on the third day we would have like a pizza or something or pasta or whatever. It's like sometimes even oats, right? On the seventh meal in the PM, the very last meal, you would be pumped up the next day. But that's how I lost. Not lost that weight. That's how I actually stayed lean. But guys, I gotta be honest, right? I gotta be transparent. I did use steroids. I used a lot of it too. It's no joke, right? I used a lot of it like after school, a lot of it because I had bang. I had no money to spend on basically BS. Now the other way is, and this was without using anything. This was just supplements and normal food. It's just being in a calorie deficit. As simple as that. Being in a calorie deficit. It's much more easier. I wasn't picky about food. I didn't even eat 7 times, probably eat 3 to 4 times. But keep in mind, my goal here was not to pack on muscle neither. It was not to pack on muscle, like massive muscle neither. I was just trying to get lean, right? Just to basically be healthy. and I trained like 4 to 5 times a week. No, 3 to 4. It was 3 to 4, because what I did then was I was focusing or studying more Mike Mainzer and Dorian Yates. That also worked, by the way. That also worked, but I didn't use any anabolics. None of it. And if I had to do it again, if I had to train again, if like seriously, I mean for something like a competition, not just to stay in shape, I would probably take that approach again, be in a calorie deficit, right? Eat 4 times a day, right? I think what I did was one, like the breakfast was 4 eggs, 4 whole eggs. Sometimes we would eat oats with it, sometimes not. It depends. Like it wasn't like, okay, this is what I'm doing every day. Sometimes we eat some oats with it. I know one of the meals wasn't even a meal; it was just a protein shake, a whey protein shake. And then the 3 other meals, one of the meals was actually sandwich, right? Like a turkey sandwich or a chicken sandwich. Then sometimes I would even take like a packet of peanuts, but I wouldn't recommend that because that's kind of high in calories. But I would do that as well. But yeah, I would have a snack, a protein snack. I have to think back. Was either a chicken salad or something, and then at night it was maybe also chicken or steak or fish, whatever. Just a complete protein, right? A complete protein with veggies. Sometimes carbs. I know it was picky. I never wanted carbs after 12. Right? I never wanted carbs after 12. I wanted to stick. If I had carbs, it was always in the morning before 12. But yeah, and then like I said, I did an hour of cardio. But yeah, that was the best way because I was more flexible of what I was doing. I didn't use anything. I didn't use fat burners. Didn't use anabolics. Didn't use anything. The only thing I probably used was the whey protein and maybe amino acids if I didn't have a whey protein. If I only used the whey protein, I wouldn't use amino acids. I would shuffle between the two, either BCAAs or the whey protein. Never use it together. Not that because there's a thing. It's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. The amino acids, whey is anyways going to turn into amino acids in your body, right? So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's what I did. That's what I did. And like I said, the last one, it was the easiest way to do it for me because it was more flexible. You can even, it depends on your goal. It really depends on your goal. If your goal is to get lean, consume less calories. I wouldn't say consume the least amount of calories you can. Just consume less calories. You want to be like in a 500 calorie deficit. Remember this, right? For every 3,000 calories we burn is 1 pound of body fat, right? So you can almost calculate it through the week, but you also burn through your energy expenditure, right? Your activity that you do. So keep that in mind. But that's how to get lean, right? Building muscle, like I always say, it's a process. It's not the same. Losing fat is like it's a response. It's much quicker, right? But building muscle takes a long time. And I hope this helps. Like and subscribe, guys. If you want more tips, send it in a comment and tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you would like to hear. Like I said, I hope this helps. And yeah, send me a message, send me a comment, or in the comment section, and let us know what you would want to listen to more.